Hey guys, welcome to my channel. My name is Kyle, and I think a re I've been thinking about a topic for my first video and what I want to do and how I want to present myself. And I think that the best way to do that is to make you understand a little bit of who I am. And the biggest thing that comes to mind is actually an event that I've gone through. I believe it was 2008. I was diagnosed with a cerebellar astrocytoma, which is essentially a brain tumor in your cerebellum. And in addition to that, I had a cyst. I also had a cyst that was growing on top of the tumor. So I had the tumor and then a cyst in conjunction. And I also had some hydrocephalus, which is basically your brain is always suspended by a fluid. It's to ensure that your brain doesn't hit the walls of your skull, because if it did that, it would probably be very painful. So your body's natural defense is to suspend the brain in a fluid to mitigate that from happening. Hydrocephalus is when you have too much water surrounding your brain, and as a result, it causes headaches. But in addition to that, I was also born with the inability to flush out the fluid suspending my brain as a normal person would. So basically, in addition to having that tumor and the cyst removed from my cerebellum, I also had to have a shunt installed. It connects in the back of my head, connects to the areas surrounding my brain, and it actually travels its course all the way down into my abdomen, and then there's a little incision on my abdomen on where it connects to kind of like flush out that fluid. Like I said, it happened in 2008. I was actually a junior in college when I was diagnosed with that. And it really didn't hit me until I was actually in the dressing room. I'd taken off my clothes and I was just putting on the gown. And that's when it actually hit me about how scared I was. But I ended up getting the surgery, obviously, and the neurosurgeon didn't he didn't tell me about the after effects of what the surgery could entail. So essentially, I was born right dominant with my right hand, but when I woke up from the surgery, I couldn't even open my eyes. I couldn't speak, couldn't blink. My eyes were always closed. It was actually too much energy even to open my eyes. And it remained that way for about 1 to 2 weeks. And when I actually was coherent and I could open my eyes and I can communicate, the hospital made me sign some kind of waiver or something. I can't remember what it was specifically. But I had to sign the waiver, and naturally I tried holding the pen with my right hand. Couldn't do that. I actually signed the form, and it wasn't my penmanship at all. It was seriously like some kind of infant writing for the first time. Yeah, my muscles were so underdeveloped. I couldn't even write. So essentially from that time, we're fast forwarding quite a few years, but so now I write with my left hand. I kind of lose my balance sometimes. I mean, I could use my leg, but it's not quite all there. What else can I not do? Like, I slur my words a lot. Sometimes, like, my tongue just doesn't want to work. And I don't know, like, people that really do know me, they can see that kind of like that slouch in my face, because after I got on my surgery, the entire right hand side of my body was completely it was really messed up. Like, my face kind of looked like a stroke patient, excuse me. It was kind of like slouched, things like that. I was about 200 pounds, 195, 200 pounds. But after I got done with my surgery, actually, I had lost 40 pounds just from laying in the hospital bed for 3 weeks. So I lost all my strength. I lost a lot of weight. I lost my ability to write with my right hand. And I ended up going back to school after I only took a semester off between the course of me having the surgery and actually going back to school to finish my degree, because yeah, I only had a year. I only had a year left, and I was able to do that. My GPA dropped a little bit, but that's because I really couldn't concentrate at all. It was actually kind of a mistake to go back to school so soon, but I just wanted to get it over with. But I mean, it's good that I got it over with, but at the same time, I feel like I didn't really absorb too much information, because when I graduated school back in 2010 with my Bachelor's of Science, I actually haven't gotten a job in the field that I went to school for, and that was 7 years ago. So I don't know. This is the first video that I'm going to introduce to the channel, to have you guys get to know me as a person, and hopefully you have enjoyed what you've heard, the things that I've talked about. You like who I am as a person. But if you guys want to see more, and if you want to follow my life and what I have to talk about and the things that I've already gone through, just leave a like, comment, and subscribe. And I'll definitely be releasing more videos explaining some stuff that I've gone through and things that I can share with you as a community to help us grow together, basically. But with that, I hope you guys have a good day, and thank you so much for watching. I appreciate it. Bye-bye.